Now, South Africa's unemployment rate grew to nearly 33% in the first quarter. That's 8.2 million jobless citizens. Keeping in mind that the country's labour force is largely made up of unskilled workers, Alan Campbell from ANEW Hotels and Resorts suggests that the tourism and hospitality industries could offer alternative routes to employment. Alan joins us from the Africa Travel Indaba with a greater perspective on this. Alan, thank you so much for your time today. Has the tourism industry recovered from COVID-19?
It's very exciting here at the African Travel Indaba. There's a buzz. We've got about 1,200 exhibitors, visitors from over 55 countries. We've certainly met with new clients we've never had before. So it's been an extremely exciting time, and I think a very successful Indaba thus far.
Let's then get into the tourism industry then, and looking at that post-COVID-19 recovery from a news perspective. From your perspective, Alan, how are we faring?
Mixed bag. In some areas, we're back to 2019 levels, and certainly year-on-year growth is exciting, but we're still way behind, and we're not recovering as quickly as other African countries like Kenya and Tanzania. So we've got some work to do still, but the outlook is very positive.
Then let's talk about, looking at the issue of jobs in the hospitality industry there, and maybe how we are effectively utilizing the sector as an area for a job growth.
I don't think we're doing enough, to be honest. I think there's so much more we can do. The tourism sector is going to be one of the fastest growing portions of our economy over the next 10 years. And that will create jobs. We're expected to create about 800,000 jobs in that period. But I think more can be done to attract genuine interest in the hospitality industry. I think we still lag a little bit with some old views of volatility and risk, whereas I think, the tourism industry is really starting to show its resilience.
Let's talk about, some of the jobs that could emerge there in the hospitality industry. Some of them, of course, traditional roles that we've always seen, but some new and emerging.
Yes, the hospitality is very diverse and very complex, from international relations to marketing, logistics, finance. Yes, certainly the gateway into the industry is usually through the entry-level positions like waiters, receptionists, cleaners, security guards, drivers. But yeah, there are so many routes to grow within the industry, and there really is no limits. The theme this year at Africa's Indaba is unlimited potential. We believe that's the case for South Africa and for our tourism industry.
And let's talk about the skills profile also that could emerge there. I think it's very, very interesting that not all the roles that will emerge actually require hard technical skills. These can all be learned on the job.
Absolutely. It really is about a willingness to serve others and a great attitude. From there, the onus shifts to the industry to upskill you and make you better, because that's what it's about. It's about creating incredible experiences for people. So, we're constantly having to invest in upskilling our people, making sure they're the best that they can be, they deliver the best service, and ultimately, result in the best review. Because both as individual tourist entities and as a country, we rely on our reviews.
Let's also talk about investing in these jobs, and also having people, universities, parents at home who might be advising young people really see the hospitality industry for what it is. And what are we missing there in terms of not seeing those numbers running for or gunning for careers in the sector?
So many of the people I talk to about their hospitality journey started with, that entry-level job, driver. They wanted me to go driving or whatever that early as a career, and it really should be.
Well, and it's all we have time for this afternoon. And thank you so much for talking to us about this. And we'll be certainly looking out for more of this kind of information. That was Alan Campbell from ANEW Hotels and Resorts.